Yo, hey YouTube, how's it going? Man, how do you see? This is why they don't have paintballs in the penguin exhibit. Can't hold on to these dang things. All right, again, hey YouTube, this is the True Penguin King here. Yeah, it's Mineta. The UA traitor is Mineta. That little ball holding, throwing little. Okay. But in all seriousness, let's get to talking. Mineta is the UA traitor. He is not the most obvious suspect, but he is, well, he's just the most obvious suspect to me. Why do you say that? Let's just go back on his power set. Literally, he has a ball like this. He pulls it out of his head, and he can throw them. Why do I keep doing this? He throws them at his opponents. That is his quirk. Nothing too special. Sometimes they're sticky after he has a good poop. He mentioned, I think, in the villain invasion arc at the beginning of the series. But his quirk isn't that impressive. I mean, this little rubber ball I have here can't do what... Okay, but let's be real here. Minute of all people. Does anyone believe he made it past the giant robot fight entrance exam with his own abilities? I mean, the ball. If it was a big ball that he could toss and maybe inflict some damage, that would be one thing. But it is this. This could knock out a level 1 Eevee. Come on. Even if they're sticky. Because he apparently was able to use the bathroom that morning. He still should have not been able to score higher than all those guys and gals in Class B. No. The only way he could have beaten him is if maybe he had some outside help. League of Villains didn't exist back then, but the Black Mist guy could have helped him out. Could have just had the robot sink a little, make it look like the balls trapped him. Could have got the points. And for helping him get into school, I think he's leaking information. No. Mineta's... He's worse than Sanji, he's worse than Dry, he's worse than any... I mean, he's worse than Meliodas from Seven Deadly Sins. He has no respect for the women. He'll go to a girl's dresser just to get a whiff. There's no way that could be real. If that is, he needs to go to therapy for Pete's sake. Dear God. But, anyhow, if you're wondering, it's like, well, he's done a lot of heroic things. Like, no. Honestly, he hasn't. I mean, when the villains invaded and began the series, he mostly just hid behind Suyu and Midoriya. During the sports festival, he kind of found a way to hide in one of his classmates' quirks with Suyu, and even then, that was not, man, Suyu really wanted to get ahead. But, no. Going there, he wasn't in the Stain arc, really, during the training camp arc, which he could have led them there with a simple, like, little purple transceiver in his hair he could have hidden. I mean, it wouldn't have been that hard. Then League of Villains could have teleported using Black Mist Guy's quirk. Da-da-da, they're there! But, I mean, even going through the latest arcs, he hasn't been really present. He didn't have a chance to do much. He may do something coming up in the newest arcs, but I don't see how he could have a defining moment with his quirk. I mean, you could even give him a depressing backstory at this point, and his character wouldn't be able to be sympathized with, to me. I don't know. It might just be me. But he would need... I would rather sympathize with Endeavor than sympathize with Mineta. And I know that sounds bad, but at least Endeavor is not some... Like, he has shown some little bit of humanity and love lately. Or, like, worry. Mineta's only really feared for himself. It's... yeah, it's sad. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this... Okay, I got sad, so I had to play with the ball. Oh, man. Okay. But... yeah. His role in the League of Villains... League of Villains, it's filled with people who have quirks that can't really be seen as heroic to a certain degree. I mean, it's a ball quirk. It almost reminds me of Twice, the guy who can duplicate himself in the League of Villains. It's a unique quirk, and you can do things with it, but it seems more kind of like a trickery kind of quirk. The only way you can even redeem Mineta to make him an interesting character at this point would be to make him the traitor. If you just made him an average classmate, I would actually feel more sorry for him, since he has no redeeming qualities whatsoever. If he's at least a traitor, then he can at least maybe go through a redemption. That way, he could show his growth. But other than that, he has no place that I can find in the story. And trust me, I have thought about this. I originally thought it was the Invisible Girl, but it's like, wait. Even she has some redeeming cute qualities, and she's been a little open. You can actually see her more than you see Mineta personality-wise, so... yeah, he's the traitor, and I believe he's probably going to get busted not soon. I would think within the next, like, 2 years. At the rate the story's going. But until then, he'll probably just secretly leak the information he has through, like, transceivers, microphones. I can't count on the slipper. Basically, he'd find any dirty trick. In his room, he probably has equipment hidden, and that's why he's so creepy. And figured out a way for no one to enter his room by just sleeping around the corner. You want to check out my room? It's interesting. Yeah, no. But anywho, this is the True Penguin King. Here, don't mind, I'm gonna go sleep in my igloo.